description.
Wow, everybody's dressed up in Alright, hey, this is Hans the Ramen Raider coming at you with yet another episode of Instant Noodle Recipe Time, the show where I show you what to do with your instant noodles. And today I've got something that's not an instant noodle, but it comes by way of Hong Kong foodies. Go check out HongKongFoodies.com. Great stuff that's really, you're not going to just find it here in the US, and it's kind of hard to find in Hong Kong, so kind of cool. This is a tomato beef flavor Nissin Demae Iccho macaroni. So that's what we're doing. I hope you can take it. Liquid? Not liquid. Macaroni. Says 3 to 4 minutes. I'm going with 4. So this stuff ends up being kind of like a soupy mac, and it's good. I find it fascinating. And it's definitely not something you find really in the US. Soupy mac is definitely a, what do you call it? I've seen Filipino varieties that are like macaroni, chicken, hot dog, things like that. Filipino stuff really fascinates me because it's such a hodgepodge of different food cultures that all kind of landed on the Philippines from one time or another in history, so that's pretty neat. Today is February 11th, 2026. Thank you for joining me. They just did the big Super Bowl parade in Seattle. The pigeons are pigeoning. Yeah, the Seattle Seahawks won the Super Bowl. Now they're having their parade, and it's ridiculous. And, you know, I'm really not a football fan whatsoever. But with the Super Bowl means that what I am a fan of is starting up pretty quick. And that is the king of sports, because football's stupid. Baseball. Baseball's coming. Baseball's a-coming. Are you ready for the baseball? All my rowdy friends are coming over tonight to watch the baseball. Yeah, I'm just not a fan of the football. But, you know, it's gonna be okay. It really is. Yeah. Yeah, I went out, did my walk. Man, I've had sciatica before, and it's kind of bugging me a little bit lately. But what it's more like is it reminds me of it, but I go out for my, what did I do, 9.3 miles today? That's quite a bit. And then I get back, get lunch all booted up, and then I sit on the couch. Man, when I'm like sitting down, it's like the top of my right leg above my knee. Wow, it's just like something's torn. I don't know what, but I'm just going anyways. I just don't give a... Yeah. Been hitting hills a lot lately. I think Friday I'm going to hit the hill. The hill is 284th Street. What sucks about the hill, I guess if I go up that, my wife said if I go up that, I come down the other side and I end up going through this long thing and I'll end up in downtown Bothell. So, maybe. It's not that far from here though. Also, between here and, where's there a bathroom? See, that's the thing. I pound a energy drink, I go out for my walk, and then there's a porta potty in the perfect spot. It's great timing. Going that way, ooh, oh, I'd go up the hill, I'd go down the hill. There might be one. But yeah, all I worry about these days is scallions and a bathroom when I'm out walking. So I worry about other things. World peace. I don't think that's on anybody's radar at this point. Everybody's too busy. Oh no! By the way, these are from Hong Kong, and I got some news. I believe the guy's name is Jimmy Lei, and he's from Hong Kong, and he spoke his mind about what he thought about Chinese policy. And he ran Apple Daily in Hong Kong, and you might not have heard of it, but it was a news outlet. It still exists in Taiwan, but I did a lot of work with them way back in the day, and they would interview me and do all sorts of articles and stuff, and they were really, really, really cool. Apple Daily Hong Kong, and now that like state media took them over, and yeah, no, the way it was is no longer, and it's a shame because they were cool, really nice people. They sent me noodles and stuff and asked me what I thought about it. I had one reporter, though, ask me, because there were people protesting in Hong Kong, and asked me what I would say to them. What could they do? That was a long time ago. Not that way anymore, but it's weird. The world coming to? Can't we just allow people to have their own opinions about things? Do we have to be so worried about people saying things and having different thoughts about things? I'm as liberal as you can get, but I understand that there are people who aren't. If you are conservative and you have conservative beliefs, that's your bag, man. I'm not going to try to stop you from feeling that way. If you ask me how I feel about things, I'll be honest. I'll tell you how I think about them. I'm not going to try to change your opinion. Maybe a little, but I'm not going to like jump down your throat for thinking about things differently. So, what I think bums me out is a lot of people that are conservative that talk. I think actually maybe it's not just conservative, but a lot of people, when they talk about politics and you have a differing opinion, they just get mad, like really, really mad. I don't. I accept that there are people who think different things, but I think everybody should have freedom of speech around the world. Anyways, that's my spiel. This is beef tomato flavor macaroni, so we'll try it. From the great place called Taiwan, or Hong Kong. It tastes like beef and tomato. The noodle is well hydrated in 4 minutes. Pasta, I should say. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Yeah, the world has just gotten so angry. I'm not down with that. Oh, that's weird. I'm using a bowl that I haven't used in a long time, mainly because it's on the high shelf. I'm tall, at least my wife. I'm taller than my wife. So we joke all the time. She married me because I can reach things off the high shelf. But I have stuff stacked up on the highest shelf above all the shells. And it's, ooh, yeah, there goes my leg again. Dang. But, it's like 5 nested bowls like these, like this one, and bigger. Come on, bird. I'm doing a show. And, yeah, I actually had a plate break last night. It wasn't so high, but every once in a while that happens, and I mourn the plate. Scallion. I went and I spent $2 on scallion. I had to get the organic because it looked much nicer. That was half of the money I have. I'm like that broke, yo. But, you know. There's our macaroni and cheese. Or, no, there's our macaroni. It's hard not to say macaroni and cheese. My daughter eats it all the time. I'm actually going to add some of this. This is S&B Leu chili oil with chili pepper. So if you see down here, there's sludge. Yeah, that's the chili pepper that's in it. So you got to shake it up real good. But I thought maybe that'll add a little nice. Whoa, what's going on here? There we go. I think it's working. Anyways. More seeds, maybe a little bit more seeds. But the weather's kind of nice today, and now it's gonna turn all rainy and funky. I'm glad. I can live with that. Anyways, rotate. Well, thanks for watching. You know, it used to be a lot easier when I did these episodes. I could be like, and on the next episode, you're going to see, but I never know because I only do 1 review a day. There will come a time where I have to do more than 1 review a day again. Because I don't do reviews on weekends generally. Next week, yeah, I don't know. I'm low on noodles too. It's a tough time for the Ramen Raider, ladies and gentlemen, and that's why I would really love it if you could use the old Patreon thing and donate $1 a month. Maybe I should find somebody who needs $1 a month on Patreon and donate to them. It's only $1. But when you don't have $1 and you need $1, you need $1. Anyways, blah, blah, blah. This has been Hans the Ramen Raider wishing you enjoyment of your noodles each and every day. Go Hong Kong. Have a good one. Bye-bye.